Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. Well, what did I tell you? We are in a national lockdown, aren't we? Aren't we? Okay? We could see this coming a mile off, okay? Nicola Sturgeon gave Johnson the green light earlier today, didn't she? Didn't she? These people are all working together. There's no doubt about it, okay? Don't be fooled by these people, because they are all working hand in hand, and they're also all working hand in hand with the media, who have been pushing this narrative of a third national lockdown since the start of December. They've been drip feeding that narrative day after day into people's heads through all the mainstream media. We have seen it and reported on it on Arno TV. So they were never going to be happy, were they, until we were all under house arrest. And that's now what we're all effectively under, okay? You see what's going on here, people? Do you see what's going on here? And are now people starting to understand why I've been telling people that it's about time we start to think about what the hell's going on in all of this, okay? And it's also about time that these people, such as Johnson, Sturgeon, Gove, Drakeford, Foster, all of them need to be brought in and made to answer some serious questions about everything that's going on in all of this. Okay, let's go have a look at what some of the articles now that the mainstream media are putting out, okay, after they've been pushing this propaganda for a third national lockdown for over a month. Okay, so let's just go have a look at what they've got to say. So first of all, in the Mail Online, PM plunges England into even tougher lockdown than March, with schools shut until at least mid-February, ban on takeaway pints, and public only able to leave home if essential, as COVID alert is raised to top level and UK records 58,784 new cases. And again, they've got these graphs on here with the number of infections per day in the UK and the number of deaths per day in the UK. And you can see they are way up, 42%. Okay, and death rates comparable with April. Okay, back into lockdown. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole article. I'll always leave the links in the description, but you get what the media are putting out now, don't you? Okay, what do the Guardian have to say? England to enter toughest COVID lockdown since March. Okay, Boris Johnson says restrictions will last at least 6 weeks, with schools closed until February half term. Okay, that's what the Guardian have to say. Okay, and what about the Express? Tier 5 full lockdown until at least February 15th, as Boris releases horror COVID figures. Okay, so this is where we're at, people. This is where we're at. Okay, on the 4th of January. And I want people to remember that we called all this on Arno TV, didn't we? Because we told you in October, we told you that they would call a national lockdown in October, didn't we? And when did they call one? The 31st of October on Halloween, didn't they? Okay, and on the 2nd of December, I said that I could foresee the next national lockdown being called in January. And when's it been called? The 4th of January. Okay? People are seriously going to need to start thinking about where they're getting their information from. Because who are you going to listen to? People like the BBC, who'll never tell you anything, never question any of these politicians about their roles in anything, in all of this. They'll never put them under any scrutiny about anything. Okay? And the mainstream media who are working with them, propagating their propaganda that they've been drip feeding for a month. Are you going to listen to them? Okay? Or are you going to listen to normal people like me? Okay? Or, you know, because they're not going to tell you the truth. Okay? I'm not an expert and I've never professed to be. But one thing I will always be with you guys is honest in my opinion of the way that things are going down. Because these people are not going to tell you anything, and they've withheld lots of information that they conveniently bury their head in the sand and choose not to shed any light on whatsoever, even though it's information that's in the public domain. That's what you get from the likes of the BBC and the mainstream media. I mean, what is it? Am I a psychic or something? No, I'm not. I can just see the way that these people are operating. And there is no doubt that all these people are collaborating and working together, pushing their propaganda. They were never going to be happy until we were all under house arrest. And here we are, we're under effective house arrest, aren't we? And I'm telling you now, there's going to be all sorts of new, tougher measures that they're going to introduce. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. In the next few weeks now, we are going to start seeing some draconian enforcement of all sorts of new rules. And it'll be heavily handed, enforced by the police. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. That's what's coming, because these people are just not going to be happy until we're living in a society that is completely under control. And this is the way that these people want to take us. They are taking us down a dark, dark, dark path. Okay, and they are taking us into a world that I thought was basically consigned to the dustbin of history. Okay, and these people have a lot to answer for. There is no doubt about it. Okay, and did you notice in that address to the nation that he just gave? Did you notice he was kind of implying that only if people follow and stick to the rules will we ease up, from February onwards, okay? I mean, this is where we're at, people. These people have a lot to answer for, okay? And it's absolutely disgusting that these same people, remember that they told us in the summer that this would be all over by Christmas, and these same people as well have been propagating that idea in the last number of the days through elements of the media, such as the Daily Mail, that this will be all over by the spring. Really? Do people think that this is all going to be over by the spring now? Do they? Because I tell you what, I wish I had that optimism, but I don't think so. This is going to go on for months, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if this goes on for all of 2021. It wouldn't surprise me one little bit. Not with this lot, because this lot are not happy unless we're living in some kind of Orwellian state that's been created for us. That's what these people want. There's no doubt about it. Not a doubt about it. Because there's too many things that these people have done and laws that have been enacted that suggest that. Okay, let's not forget some of the things that we saw in the last national lockdown. Do you remember things like, ex-nurses being arrested and students being arrested and people being arrested on the street by the police for simply asking questions? You forgot about that. You forgot about, old women being thrown into the back of a police van outside of their Houses of Parliament because they were exercising their right to a protest on their own, okay? And we saw Charles Walker, didn't we, go into Parliament and demand that Johnson, Patel be dragged in there and answer questions about why this was going on. And did we hear anything from them? No, they were silent, weren't they? Because they're a bunch of tyrants, that's why. Creating all these type of laws, okay? They never answer questions about things like this, not even when they're being called out by members of their own political party. This should show you how these people operate, okay? They are absolutely disgraceful, this government and this so-called opposition. Because let's not forget, should I say, who's actually called this national lockdown. Because it was Keir Starmer, wasn't it, yesterday? Okay? We've seen this before, haven't we? Keir Starmer comes out and says something, and Boris Johnson just goes on and does it, doesn't he? But then again, Keir Starmer is his chief whip on the Labour benches, isn't he? So, Johnson is just returning the favour, isn't he? That's what's going on with these people. They are all working together, okay? Just don't doubt it, because there's too many things to suggest otherwise, okay? And you know, I'm sure in the next couple of hours, I've not heard it yet, but I'm sure that we're going to hear Drakeford come out and bring Wales in line with England as well, aren't we? You know, they will all be in lockdown, won't we? Because, you know, I mean, this is just unbelievable that this is where we're at on the 4th of January, okay? And just remember what happened in the last national lockdown, and just remember the kind of things and stories that Arno TV brought to you that were going on in that national lockdown last time. So expect a lot more of that, and you know, times it by 10 probably is what's to come, okay? Because that's what these people are hell-bent on, creating a society like that for us to all, for all of us to live in, that's effectively an Orwellian state, okay? That's where we're going, okay? And to me, there's just no doubt about it anymore. No doubt about it that in my mind, that's what's happening, okay? So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe to the channel, and once you do, please ring the notification bell so I can inform you guys of more videos that I'm going to be putting out. And as I've said before, there are a lot more coming, because I refuse to stay silent with all this kind of thing going on, okay, while I watch democracy being ripped apart. I'm not going to sit here and watch that and watch draconian laws being enacted and created, okay, and watch all these people dishing out contracts to their mates, okay? I'm not going to stay silent in all of this, because if we don't talk about this on Arno TV and us guys talk about it, guess what? No one's going to talk about it, because the media are not going to say anything, because they are all working with these people. Don't doubt it, okay? So thanks very much for watching Arno TV, and again, thank you so much for all the new subscribers that I keep seeing coming in to this channel. I very much appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And if you can help me grow this channel by sharing it with other people, that would be absolutely fantastic. And as I've said before, the channel is also replicated on BitChute. And if you go and look at Arno TV on BitChute, you'll also find the one video that YouTube censored and removed. And I urge everybody to go and watch that, because that again is further information that's in the public domain that the media are shedding zero light on, aren't they? Okay, so I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. Until I am, I want everyone to stay rock and roll. As always, make sure you look after your friends and your family and your loved ones, and check in with people that you don't live with, because this pandemic has made people's mental health, it's put it in such a dark place, and unsurprisingly so. So please check it in with people that you don't live with, and just make sure that they're doing okay, because I'm sure that they would really appreciate it too. So I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. Until I am, stay rock and roll. Thank you for watching Arno TV, and please guys, look after yourselves.